working on this production. It is a favorite show of mine, just working on the music and the storytelling with these fantastic, talented, wonderful students behind this curtain and backstage and up in the booth and as well, designing, doing all of the tech, putting the costumes together and acting in all these roles. It's been just an amazing experience, and I'm excited, we're all excited to share it now with you, so thank you so much for being our audience tonight. I just love to say this, I say this all the time to my students, live theater is one of those beautiful, wonderful things that really doesn't exist until all of you are here and make it exist. It is an audience, it takes the audience to make it this real, a real living, breathing experience. And so you guys are a big part of this thing that we love doing so much, and having you here tonight brings it all full circle and being able to share out the storytelling. So thank you so much for being our audience and being a part of this production tonight. So what I would love to say too real quick is just a huge thank you to our theater booster they do so much. Our theater booster and I'll say a lot more tomorrow night on our closing performance about all of our amazing supportive theater booster families. We couldn't do what we do here without all of you and your tremendous support, volunteering. We have so many of you that put in so much time and effort. Also, our administration, thank you to our fantastic, wonderful principals here at this school. So thank you so much for always supporting the arts at our school. Real quickly, again, I said I'd keep it brief. If you have one of these at all on you right now, could you please just check it? Make sure it's on silent mode or turned off. That way it won't make any unusual, weird noises during the production tonight. We really, really appreciate that. So if you just check that real quickly now. Thank you so much. Also, if you want to take photos, wonderful. We welcome that. Please do. And just a little tip, if you take off the flash, you'll actually get much nicer photographs. It's also, and also it'll be less of again, a disturbance to all of the wonderful work that your children are doing up here on stage. So, one other thing, there is a quick 10-minute intermission. So we have broken the show up briefly, and we have a very short second half to the show after intermission. So we hope you go out and enjoy more concessions at that time. So now, without further ado, the sound of music.
trees. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more. Oh no!
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night, I don't think there could be any doubts about Marie.
I give her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha.
But she was late.
Sister Sophia, they do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I said. She climbs a tree, escapes her knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple, she has curls in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey,
She's always late for chapel.
but her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything, except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an answer to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
How funny to get to know is a clown. Many a thing you know you'd ought to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon,
she's a lamb. She'd outpest her any pest, drive on in from his nest.
she could throw a wedding the shadow well.
She is gentle, she is wild, she's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headache,
She's an angel,
she's a girl.
how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A friendly gentleman
Is a clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say? How do you keep a wave upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold up with me in your hand?
I think I should talk to you. I'm grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only think you had lost your way.
I couldn't be lost on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was the mountain that brought me to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it is only here in the Abbey we have that rule about singing.
But that's the hardest rule of all for me.
That day you were singing in the garden, at the top of your voice. I wish you hadn't stopped. I sang that song too when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens,
Brown paper packages.
tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels.
Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles.
Wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings.
These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Where did you learn that song?
I too was brought up on that very mountain. Tell me, Maria, what's the most important thing you've learned here in the Abbey?
To find out what is the will of God, and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh no, Mother, please, this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect of you. And that we do expect
I
it.
know what you expect.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there's a family of 7. They're in need of a governess until September.
September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man, and a brave one at that. He was given a medal for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She simply said, I've had enough of this and walked out.
Well, there's a new one coming in today. Nonberg Abbey, with orders to stay for September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, there was a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number.
I know the number.
Of course, sir. You will be here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp, and you're Fraulein.
Maria Raymond.
Well, Fraulein Maria, as to your duties here, you will put on another dress before you meet the children.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see to it that you're given some material today, if possible. Now, Fraulein, as to your duties here, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will see how far they've progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see to it that at all times they conduct themselves with utmost decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
Children, this is your new governess, Fraulein Maria. When I call your signal, I want each of you to step forward and repeat your name.
Liesel. Friedrich. Louisa. Kurt. Brigitte. Marta. Gretel.
Now, Fraulein, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everybody in this house answers to a whistle. Here, I'll show you. My butler, Franz. Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. This is Fraulein Maria. Please see to it that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me, sir, but I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Are you leaving us, Captain?
I will be in Vienna for a few weeks on business, and when I return, I expect a report on the children's progress and of yours. You are in command.
Well, now that there's just us, would you tell me your names again and tell me how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Lisa. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich, I'm 14, and I'm a boy.
Boy, why you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte, she's Louisa. And she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9, and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw. Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that. Why not? Don't you think it's ugly? If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt, and I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11 almost.
I'm Marta. I'm going to be 7 this Tuesday, and I like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
Lisa, don't. She seems nice.
What's in here?
My guitar. For when we all sing together. We don't sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh.
Do.
A deer, a female deer.
Re.
A drop of golden sun.
Mi.
A name I call myself.
Far.
A long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread. A note to follow. So,
Tea,
a drink with jam and bread.
that will bring us back to
A deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread, that will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So dope.
Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on.
No. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our head, we can sing a million different tunes.
But how?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it.
So do, la, fa, mi, do,
re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
Now, let's put it all together.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So, we put in words, one for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything together.
When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. Do, a deer, a female deer, a drop of golden sun, a name I call myself, a long, long way to run, a needle pulling thread, a note to follow song, a drink of jam and bread that will bring us back to dawn. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti, do, do, mi, re, do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti, do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti, do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti, do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti, do, mi, so, so, re, fa, fa, la, ti, ti, anything. Do, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run.
So, a needle pulling thread,
A needle pulling thread,
a note to follow song,
a note to follow
see, a drink of jam and bread,
Jam and bread.
that will bring us back to dawn.
that will bring us back to
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
It's time for your exercise.
Your room is ready, Fraulein Maria. I hope you find it satisfactory.
It's already the most beautiful room I've ever had. What are those?
The old curtains from your room.
It looks like they have plenty of wear left in them.
The new ones have been hung.
When the children return from their exercise, I think I'll have them change into their play clothes and
Oh
take...
no, they have no such clothes. The Von Trapp children do not play, they march. And you can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But since her death, he's shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music, that's wrong for him and wrong for the children too.
I agree, Fraulein, but you'll find that the captain is very set in his ways. Now, allow me to show you to your room. It's going to rain soon, so you'd better close your window when we get up there.
Well, good night, Rolf.
You don't just say goodnight this early. After all, your father isn't home.
How did you know my father isn't home?
Oh, I have ways of knowing things.
How did you know 2 days ago that you'd be here tonight with Telegram Franz?
He gets a birthday telegram from his sister every year. Can I come tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be too sure you're gonna have a telegram for tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Snyder. He's here from Berlin. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at people who don't think so.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure I'll have forgotten all about it by the time Father gets home.
The only one I'd worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liza?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that man will want to write on.
To ride on.
You are 16, going on 17. Maybe it's time to think. Better beware, be candy and careful. Baby, you're on the brink.
I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet and willingly I'll believe.
Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men.
Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken.
You need someone older and wiser, telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I'll depend on you.
Dear God, I know that you have sent me here on a mission, and I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Gita, Marta, and little Greta. And oh yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I am her friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to.
I was out taking a walk, and they locked the doors earlier than usual, and I didn't want to wake anybody up coming in. So I saw your window open. You're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash that dress out tonight, nobody will notice it tomorrow. Then all of this would be just between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. And then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed. We'll have a talk.
Earlier today, I told you I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? Come on, all of you, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Sure, you guys weren't.
Was this
Your idea, Ranger? Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Oh, that's it, Kurt. That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Fräulein Maria, why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
Oh, I wish it weren't so loud.
Maybe. If we all sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear the thunder. Now, just imagine. High on the hill was a lonely goat herd, lay, lay, ho. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd, lay, lay, folks in the town was quite remote, herd, lay, ho. Lusty and clear from the goat herd, lay, lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, lady of the lay, oh, lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat, herd, lay, lay, oh. She yodelled back to the lonely goat herd, lay, soon her mamma with a gleaming goat herd, lay, oh. What's a duet for a Berlin goat herd, lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, oh, lady of the lay, oh, lady of the lay, oh, lay. Happy lay, lady, oh, oh, lady, oh. Soon the duet will become a trio, lay, lay, oh, lay. Still no sign of Fraulein Maria and the children.
No, sir, but I'm sure they'll return shortly. They'll be delighted that you're home.
How's this for the Salzburg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Sounds wonderful, Max.
Doesn't it though? But all I've got is basso, easy, and profondo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Stockholm, London, France.
On my telephone?
How else could I afford it? Me, the lowly third secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Naumburg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A lovely one.
Good, I'll have to pay them a visit.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I was looking for,
Heil!
Who are you?
I'm Rolf. I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I'm Herr Detweiler.
All right, you delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
I'm an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, how about you think about things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Herr Detweiler, you have a call from...
Thank you, Franz. Excuse me, Georg.
Oh, Captain, you're home.
Straight line. Get cleaned up, get back into your uniforms, and report back here. Immediately. Flower, where did you get these abominations? Out of nightmare?
No, out of small curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom.
Do you mean to say the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh yes, they've become very popular. Everyone says, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Oh, but Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
Don't tell me about my children.
You must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her. Because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. I haven't finished yet! Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her, and little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Of all of them, they need you.
Stop it. Stop it. You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
And when you're gone, there'll be... What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
Georg, you must hear this.
The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray.
I go to the hills
Singing.
when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
how talented your children are.
Children, why don't you show Herr Detweiler at the gardens?
Yes, do show in the gardens. She taught you to sing so beautifully.
And she taught me to play the guitar.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. After I'm gone.
No. No, I want you to stay.
If I could be of any help.
But you've already helped. You brought music back into my home.
You have German blood, haven't you?
I am not German. I'm Austrian.
You'll see soon enough.
I don't think these people are having a good time.
Half the people in town are angry at the other half. I thought maybe throwing a party would help, but now I'm not so sure. You enjoying the party?
Kurt, I haven't danced the Lattner since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it. What did you say last time? Left hand behind your back.
But first, the boy and girl meet. Then they go for a little stroll.
No, Kurt. That's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
Well, Kurt, that's how it's done.
Your face is all red.
I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
I was in love with you.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
Remember the other night when we were all singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you.
No, Brigitte.
And the way you looked at him just now, when you were dancing, you're in love with him too.
Maria, I forgot to mention, you won't be eating dinner with the children tonight. You'll be eating it here with us.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. But you'll have to change. Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night. It was lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to dinner, the Von Trapp children would like to say good night, as only they can.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up
So long, farewell, all readers say good night.
I hate to go and leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, all readers say adieu.
Adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
So long, farewell, all wild readers say.
I'd like to say and taste my first champagne. No?
No.
So long, farewell, all readers say goodbye.
I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye.
I flit, I float, I flee, I fly.
The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, our readers say goodbye,
Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, dinner is served.
Max. You know how I feel about.
Georg, they're brilliant. I've looked all over Austria for something like this for the festival, and I find it right here.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But Georg, this is important to Austria. It wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Sophia, take our new postulates to the living room. Bless you, my daughter.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited, so she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak except in prayer.
I'll see her now.
Maria?
Sit down, Maria. This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I was frightened.
Frightened.
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay, and I knew that here I would be safe. That here I would be away from you.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape.
But I can't face him again. Those feelings.
Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me, but I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend that love?
I pledged my life to God's service.
My dear child, if you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God any less. You have to find out. You have to go back.
Oh no, Mother, please!
These walls were not made to shut out your problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live. How do I find it? Look for it. Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path unknown. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find The hills are alive with the sound of music.
No. That was very nice, except it was no good. Greta, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger. We need Fraulein Maria.
We do not need Fraulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
Her debt, Father. You have a long
Now, who could be calling me?
This isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions, and besides, the Germans have promised not to invade Austria.
And if they don't keep their promise?
Then I won't have friends among them.
Well, children, what would you like to sing?
Well, Fraulein Maria likes to.
We are not to mention Fraulein Maria. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fraulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have upset her for her to leave us like that.
You mean Fraulein Maria isn't coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But Father, she was the best governess we've ever had.
Yes, well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fraulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song. Remember?
Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Children, I'm so happy to see you. How's your sore finger?
You remembered!
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Fraulein.
Any telegrams lately?
No. Now, I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Fraulein Maria, you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
Lisa,
Louisa, Brigida, boys. Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
Maria, our new dress.
We have a new postulant.
You left us without any explanation at all. Without even saying goodbye.
It was wrong of me.
You've been missed by the children. I've missed, everybody's missed you. Things just weren't the same without you.
Please forgive me.
What made you come back?
Mother Abbess, she said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first, till one day, one night, it all stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and realize that it's not just a thing that has happened. You knew it too. What told you?
Brigitte, when we were dancing at the party.
She was right. That was no ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're grown up, isn't it?
Your whole life will be different now. I'll give you anything you wish. Take you anywhere you want to go.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
You know, those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. Maria, is there anybody I should go to for permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Children. Look what I have here. Salzburg Festival, 1938.
My God. Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with your father?
Brigida, don't you trust me?
No. Lisa, what do you...
When will they be back from the honeymoon?
Not in time for the festival, I'm afraid. What a shame.
Children, see what I have here.
That's Father's luggage.
Children, we missed you so very much.
What did you miss the most?
We missed missed all that noise you would make in the And we missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing in the Salzburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max,
Georg, I was just waiting to talk to you about it.
you can't talk your way out of this one.
Look what we found!
Presents! This one's mine!
Georg, they'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy,
It is out of the question.
But Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
We should at least be grateful the transfer of power happened peacefully.
Grateful?
Maria, you must convince him to work with these people. He has to compromise before you're all in danger.
Max, I cannot ask Georg to be any less than what he is.
Then I'll talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it'd be a reflection on Austria. It wouldn't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you love those children. And now, I know you love Father.
I do, Liesel. I love him very much. What is it, Georg?
This camel we were away. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Father, what's happened?
While we were away, German government took control of Austria. Now they want me to command a ship in their navy.
What are you going to do?
Well, Georg,
It would be a relief to know that my family is safe, but it also means that
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
I know now I cannot do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria, and fast. But we can't just pack up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We need time. Commission in the Navy.
It'll be okay.
When do you think they'll arrive?
I hope not soon.
Sir, your settler is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. Please let him in. They didn't give us time.
We'll have to make time.
Maria, this is what I was afraid of. Stormtroopers.
Max, stay with Georg. Liesel, I need the children. Quickly!
We must be careful, Max. I need you now more than ever. Keep your wits about you.
Don't I always?
Captain, may I present to you Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich.
Admiral, and may I present Maximilian Detweiler.
First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was 3rd Secretary, and now I'm 1st Secretary.
How nice to have friends. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business. Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you. If I believe I'm correct, it was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've just now received it.
The captain has just returned from his honeymoon.
Congratulations, Captain.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind.
Captain Von Trapp, in our Navy we hold you to a very high regard. I hope you understand that that is the very reason I am here.
That is very flattering, Admiral, but I haven't had time to consider.
Your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible, Georg.
May I present my wife, Baroness Von Trapp.
Ma'am?
What I meant, sir, is that we're all singing in the Salzburg Festival Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers.
Friday night. But that's only a matter of 2 days.
It gets here only the names of the children.
If I'm not mistaken, it says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe
Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you wish.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the festival and find out.
I'd like to hear something now.
Children!
Sing something together. Sing!
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way to run.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion, except of course we don't know what its conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision. And while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last time the Von Trapp family will be able to sing together for a long time. I've just been informed the captain leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the Naval Forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly here to the Naval Base in Bremerhaven. Ladies and gentlemen, the Von Trapp family again. Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the awards for our festival concert. And we'll start with third place. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of Stegerbrunn of Herwegen. next, in second place, the first solo. Oh, hold on. The first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Burbach, Fraulein Schweiger. And now, in first place, the highest musical honor in the land goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
They're gone.
Play something, please.
Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling. Can we go home now?
No, Marta. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
No good. They left the guard on the road in front of the gate,
We've been listening to the wireless.
All the roads are blocked.
and the board has been blocked.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift mine eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know that mountain as well as I know this abbey, and so do you. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
Father, I'm sure with all of us, we can do it without help.
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing. Follow every rainbow till you find your dream.
A dream.